Hello everybody and welcome back to another action figure review, and yet again I'm going to take a look at one of the figures from McFarlane's line of Warhammer 40k figures. And today let's take a look at this Necron Warrior. And as far as I remember, this figure is from the very first line of figures, including the Ultramarine Assault Intercessor here that I also previously had reviewed. But let's get the figure out of the box. So why not just begin with a size comparison next to the Ultramarine and the Blood Angel, both figures I previously have reviewed. And the Necron in the middle is definitely the more skinny of the three, but they fit in scale together and they look great together. I guess we should have had a few more Necrons here to even the odds. And while we're at it here, let's compare the McFarlane Necron to a regular 40k miniature Necron Warrior. And of course, there is a size difference here. With the size comparisons out of the way, let's focus on the accessories for the figure. First of all, we have the main weapon here, the Gauss Flayer. Then we have a Canoptek Scarab to go with the Necron Warrior. And then we have the Warhammer base that also comes with the other figures. So if you want your figure to be on this stand, you can do that. But as you can see here, the figure stands well on its own. So it's not a figure loaded with accessories, but you get a decent amount. And of course the weapon here is one of the more important accessories. So what else do you get here? You of course get the figure, and here we have a pretty good paint job from McFarlane with a nice amount of details, and it's a really recognizable sculpt of a typical Necron Warrior also here on the back. And I'm not exactly sure what this particular color scheme is, what Dynasty this color is from, but it looks like a Necron Warrior to me. And even though we still have the plastic paint aspect and it doesn't really look like metal, I still think it's better than the paint on the Space Marines. It's way more clean, and here we have some weathering and dirt and stuff going on. So far I actually think this is a pretty good looking figure. If we focus on the Gauss Flayer here, well, I don't think that this green color is particularly nice looking. We have a black color on the weapon, could be more metallic maybe and a little bit more weathered, and then the silver metal colored here. The green one is supposed to be kind of glowy, and it really isn't here. But the weapon looks good anyhow. And as usual with McFarlane, you don't get any extra hands. The Necron here has a tight grip on the weapon and can easily hold it, but you don't get any extra hands of any kind. The articulation is extremely good actually. There's a good amount of head movement, and the body here also can move and bend forward and back. You can raise the arms all the way up here, and they can go around, only hindered here by this part. Bend like this, movement at the hand, also kick like that and bend 90 degrees. Then we have a tiny amount of ankle rocker, and you also have toe articulation. So I think you can get the Necron Warrior into exactly the kind of pose you want to. No problems there. If I can get it to stand again. Yeah. Let's not forget about the Canoptek Scarab here. Again, I miss some more metal-like colors and weathering. It's not a masterpiece, but well, cool that McFarlane included this little fellow here. So, I guess this figure is great for army building if you want a Necron Empire to attack your Space Marines. But for now, I'm going to leave you with my opinion about the figure, and then I'll conclude this review. I guess the Necron Warrior here is in the same category as the other McFarlane Warhammer 40k figures that I have reviewed. They are not masterpieces, but they are still pretty cool figures, and I've had a lot of fun posing this Necron Warrior. So if you are a fan of Warhammer 40k and you want your figures a little larger, I definitely recommend to check out this Necron Warrior. Thanks a lot for watching, leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more.